This challenge is so crazy, guys, that it took me only 2 tries to pass this challenge with these equipment. So guys, in this video, let's see how I pass it, and of course, I will help you to pass it too. The main debuff of this challenge is that you cannot recover your health. As a result, Astral Forge Eternal Glows and other healings are useless here. I highly recommend you to use Voidbreaker Glows here, even if they excellent quality. If you don't have them, use Army Glows, Epic Army Glows. Weapon of course Kunai, Suit Eternal Suit. From belts, I recommend you to use Epic Weight Sensor because when your health will be below 50%, the damage will be reduced on 20%. Necklace and boots doesn't really matter, just use best what you have. From the first seconds, very important to focus on certain skills, on Guardian and Kunai. Try to make Defender as fast as you can and would indicate if you'll have Kunai 3-5 stars or Shuriken. Anyway, more important is Guardian because after beating the first bosses we'll have a lot of soldiers which shoot bullets. In the first minutes it's not really hard to avoid them, you just need to most of the time swing to sides. That's how you can avoid most bullets, grenades and of course meteors. Okay guys, now I want to talk about skills which are really needed because not all the skills I got are useful. For example, Force Field is not really needed here unless you have big problems with waves. I thought I will have them, so I was going to make Force Bar here, which slows enemies. But I was not lucky with Energy Drink and instead of it I got Fuel. Eventually I found out that if you'll have Defender with Fuel, then you will not need to make Force Bar here. So instead of Force Field, it's better to get Lightning Emitter. Okay guys, now we're going to fight with the first bosses, let's see how I made it without dying. When you have lasers, the best strategy not to receive damage is swing to sides. Against these two bosses, the best strategy is circle around them, but also would be great if you'll have some biofuel on a battlefield. The thing is, the trick is that after choosing a skill, you'll be immune to death for almost a second. It may help you to not receive a damage or think where to move. Again, these two bosses you have to make quick decisions where to move. That's why choosing a skill is really helpful here. You can see guys that I chose Fuel to have a spot 2 for Drone Type B. That's why I didn't choose Energy Drink, but eventually, as I already told you guys, Defender in combination with Fuel is enough to survive all waves. Right now we have one of the hardest part of this challenge, I even died here. My Guardian was only 2 stars at this moment, so I did my best to make Defender. I must admit that you have to be really lucky with skills with Defender and would be great if you'll have Shuriken, if you'll make Shuriken. If you see that your RNG is bad, you're not lucky with skills, just quit and try again. That's actually what I did in my first try. Another useful skill which may help you a lot if you'll be choosing it at the beginning is Ninja Scroll. Having it 3 stars at the beginning will help you to gain more skills. Again guys, we have lasers, as I already told you, the best strategy here is to swing to sides. But be careful, watch out spots where meteors will appear. Okay guys, I want to talk more about supply skills because all supply skills I got are really needed. Unit Ninja Scroll with Exo Bracer to make Shuriken with Defender. As I already told you, you'll need Fuel. In combination with Defender, it will help you to survive all waves. If you're using Kin, choose Survivor Instinct. If you're not using Kin, for example Common, choose Power Bullet. And the last 2 skills, which are super needed, are Ruin Suit with Fitness Guide. After you'll make Shuriken and Defender, focus more on these 2 skills, especially on Ruin Suit. Faster you'll make them higher star, then it will be easier for you to survive, then you'll have higher chance to pass this challenge. Okay guys, that's all what I want to tell you about skills, about equipments. Let's watch this video till the end, let's see how I passed this challenge. Let's see what I was choosing and why. I am about to meet the second bosses. As you can see, enemies are throwing a lot of grenades, so I am swinging to sides. A Ruin Suit is really helpful here, I barely receive some damage from grenades. What I'm also trying to do, besides avoiding all these meteors, all these grenades, is to kill more enemies, to gain more skills. Now it's time to defeat the second bosses. I'm picking up that magnet, so I'll be getting skills. As a result, I will be immune to death and be doing damage to these bosses. This strategy will help you a lot, guys, so would you get if you'll have a magnet before fighting with these bosses. As you can see, I took half their health when I was choosing skills. Somehow I didn't even die with my super low health. I think, guys, maybe emblem is more useful here for this challenge than eternal necklace. If you have it even at excellent quality, try, guys, try it. I think it will help you more than other necklaces. So guys, now we have to survive the last minutes. Unfortunately, I will die here. What I'm trying to do, guys, is to make Destroyer to upgrade my Ronin suit to 5 stars and of course get Fitness Guide because I haven't got it yet. Unfortunately, I was not really lucky with Fitness Guide at the beginning and even in the middle of this battle. I literally got it in the last minutes. I think if I would not get it, I would lose, guys. As you can see, the last minute, these minutes are not really hard to survive if you have the right skills. I was lucky in that lucky train, I got 5 skills. You could also notice, guys, that we have towers here which shoot missiles which you cannot block. Do not be too close to them, keep your distance and missiles will not hit you. In these minutes, guys, very important to prepare yourself with the fight with the final bosses. To prepare yourself in the last minute, try to not collect all biofuel. We're going to do the same trick as with the first bosses, we'll leave some biofuel on the battlefield. So when you'll be choosing a skill, you'll be immune to death on almost a second and you'll have more time to think where to move. Also would you get if you'll have grenades on the battlefield, they will vanish bullets. I didn't keep these grenades because, as I already told you, I was not really lucky with Fitness Guide. As you could see, I just got it. So I had to get more skills, I had to make my Fitness Guide 5 stars. If I would not do that, I would be weaker and it would be easier to kill me. Don't forget that I already wasted 2 of my lives. If I will die one more time, I will lose. I would lose. At minute 9 I got Destroyer. Here we have the last minute. As you can see, Defender with fuel will let you to survive this minute. That's why you don't really need force field, especially force bar here. Instead of it, choose fuel and, for example, lightning emitter. With fuel, if you choose RPG, you'll be able to make Shark Maw plus lightning emitter and Soccer Ball. All this together will let you to easily kill bosses. After making Destroyer, I got RPG, but it was last second, so I was not able to make Shark Maw. Plus, I had to make my Fitness Guide 5 stars. And here we have it, Fitness Guide 5 stars. A few seconds and it's time to defeat the final bosses. As final bosses we have 2 captains, as I already told you, collect biofuel, choose skills. So you'll be immune to death for almost a second and will do little damage to them, maybe not little. With Destroyer, try to stay closer to them. Again, these bosses, it's better to kill them faster than they will kill you. So guys, as you can see, challenge 8 is possible to pass even without Astral 40 equipments, even without super great equipments. In my next video, I'll help you to pass challenge 10, so to not miss it, subscribe my channel and would you get if you like this video, it helps me to make a better content for you.